Hey fellas, it's your boy H back with another video. I'm gonna show you guys some easy cheap ways to train construction as a poor Ironman. Um, so what I did to start off this account, and I think what most Ironman accounts should do, is just play Winter Todd to 99 if you can. I mean, if you can handle the mental angst of doing that. Just get to 99. That will give you a lot of supplies. It will help make your life a lot easier. You get to fire cape. Yeah. And then you get what you want to do is get oak logs and make oak planks. And you can note those and bring them to this guy, and he'll unnote them. And if you set your house to Remington, you can just run back and forth from here, and he will unnote your planks, take your planks down there. You can get to I got to 40 something construction at Winter Todd, and then you can make oak larders with the oak planks. You just need a saw and a hammer and planks, and that's it. And just make oak larders. And when you run out of planks, you just build the oak larder, destroy it over and over. And when you run out of planks, just come back up here with your planks noted in your inventory, and he'll unnote them. That's what I did to get to 50. And once you get to 50, you get adept level Mahogany Homes, and that is a whole new game changer. That will give you mad XP rates. So here's kind of my way of doing Mahogany Homes and what you're going to want to do. So what you want to do is, if you have a dig side pendant, they come in handy. Come over here. Where are you going, dude? Come over here to this guy. We'll go to Fossil Island. You get a lot of seeds from Winter Todd. Now also, you're going to want to get 70. I mean, you don't have to. You can run around to here, but this shortcut is really nice. I ran agility pyramid, and that's how I got money, and I trained my agility. You can get a couple million GP if you do enough laps there, a couple hundred laps at agility pyramid, stack some cash, you get 10,000 XP per lap, per pyramid top. Yeah, this is really nice to have. It makes banking your logs a lot easier over here at the bank. And I'm sure if you get a few teak seeds from Winter Todd, you come over here, plant those bad boys, all 3 of them here, and you just chop these teak logs, get your full inventory, come back through here, back to the bank, and bank your logs. Now, you're going to want to do that as much as you can. I mean, you can get from 50 to 70, I think on the wiki says about 2,200 logs or 2,200 teak planks. So, yeah, stack them teak logs here, and then to make your planks, this is the method I used. Instead of using the butler and all that, because it's just more expensive, we're just going to go back to, we're going to go back to the dig site. What you're going to want to do, there's a quest called Enlightened Journey. Pretty low requirements. I mean, it's like mid-30s at the most, like 20 quest points. And when you do that quest, you're unlocked a balloon transport system. And the balloon transport system is really kind of handy, especially for this. Because what you can do is you basically go to Intrana, and you're going to want to fly to Castle Wars first. And then you have to do that whole route. You can look up the wiki. It'll show you exactly how to get there and what you need to go. There's a whole interface you have to interact with. And you're going to get there, and then you're going to go back to Intrana again, and you're going to fly to Varrock, to this location, right by the sawmill. Pretty handy. And then once you do those routes once, you use there's like 10 willow logs, I think, and like 10, 10 willows, 10 oaks? Anyway, to get to, or 10 yews, to get to Varrock. And then you got this transport system, and what's nice about it is you can fill these storage logs up with 100 logs, and it's only 1 log per trip. And what you do is you just come here with like 100 yews and fill it up 100 at a time, and they can be noted, just to be specific and clarify. You don't have to keep making trips like back and forth, back and forth to the bank here, all the way back here with just a full inventory. You can just get 100 of them noted, bring it here, dump them in this bin, and you're good to go for a while. And you're going to do that at Castle Wars as well. So basically what you're going to want to do is at Castle Wars, we'll fly there, I'll show you. You do the same thing. You're going to get logs, fill them up here. I think it's maybe willows for this one. And then, yeah, you fill those up, and that will make your trips a lot faster and easier. And so this gives you an easy access to a bank right here. You just got to run over here. Now, it's faster to use the, of course, Ring of Dueling to Castle Wars. It'll teleport you right here. But who's got money and shit for that? I mean, that just seems like a waste of charges to me, unless you've got thousands of Rings of Duelings that you just don't know what to do with. But like I said, we're poor Ironman. So yeah, you're gonna run back. You're gonna get a full. Okay, so what you're gonna do is get a full inventory of logs. I'll show you real quick. You're gonna want to get all your cash. We're gonna get full inventory of logs. Boom. Alright, so you're going to come back over here to the balloon. Like I said, you got to unlock the routes first. Fill these up with the logs, the appropriate logs at each place. You just go back to Varrock. And you get here, and you're going to come over here, and you're going to right-click and buy plank. And then you can just hotkey it, you know, space or whatever. It'll boom, purchase your planks. You want to keep the money in your inventory at all times so you can just keep repeating this process. Now, it's expensive. They're 500 GP a plank. I mean, I burned through like 500,000 GP pretty quickly just to get 1,000 teak logs, or teak planks, but it is worth it. This is how you're going to train your construction. You're just going to come back here, put them back in the bank. Boom. So like I said, you go to Fossil Island, you plant those teak tree, the hardwood farming patches, plant teak trees. If you have the 70 agility, it makes it a little bit faster. You go through that thing, through that shortcut, and you get to the bank and bank your logs and just keep doing logs that way. And then this is how you make your planks. Now, you are going to run out of, you know, if you've got agility potions, whatever, cool. Not everybody does, so you might just have to walk it a little bit. Once you run out of run energy, just walk it till it fills back up. Graceful's nice to have. It'll fill back up a little faster. Like I say, training agility, huge. Got to do that first off the bat. Makes everything easier in your life with Ironman accounts. Definitely, definitely. Agility Pyramid. Cannot recommend that enough. Yeah. And so now you've got planks. You got your GP. You got your logs. You made them into planks. So now what you want to do is Mahogany Homes. So what we're going to do is, we'll just go to Lumbee. No, I can't. We'll run down here to the bank. So what you want to do is, you know, if you've got runes, you get Guardians of the Rift. Do Guardians of the Rift to 60 plus rune crafting, stack some runes. Because you need teleports, and you're going to teleport to Falador, Ardone, Varrock, and Hosidius. But you want to come here. This is what you're going to do for your inventory. Now, my setup's like this. I've got Graceful and then an Air Staff, and that just helps save on the air runes with all the teleports. So you're going to want to basically fill up your inventory with, like, we're going to do Fire, Water, Earth, and then of course the laws. Now what that's going to do is open up your teleports. Now, you know, if you can get, of course you're going to want at least 51 mage to get to the Ardone teleport, which isn't too hard to do. You can AFK sand crabs, you know, just splash, whatever. Now, basically you're going to want to do that, and you're going to want to get your, once you get your top row with your runes, because I don't have a rune pouch yet, and you don't have to have one. It's not a big deal. You know, some people use that and use NPC contact and all that with the astral runes. I don't. That just seems like a lot of astral runes that you don't need to be using. I mean, it's not that necessary. It doesn't really save a whole lot of time. Some running to like but everything's actually pretty close. You're even pretty close to banks. Like I'll show you. It's all pretty close to each other. So what you're gonna want to do is fill that top row up like that. You want a couple. You're gonna want a couple of these steel bars, and then you're gonna want your saw and your hammer. Now, and then just fill the rest up with your teak planks that we made, right? Okay. I got 1,000 of them. That's all the money I had. Like I say, that's about 500,000 GP for 1,000 teak planks. It's a lot cheaper than mahogany, I'll tell you that much, though. But yeah, you do this. Okay, so now what we're gonna want to do, we're gonna start in Falador. So go to Falador. You're gonna come here. You're gonna talk to Amy down here. Your name's Amy. Come here, Amy. Yeah. Okay, now, you know, you're gonna want a construction contract right here. Okay. Now this is why I said you want to get 50 construction, like doing the oak larders and all that, or Wintertod. Right here, 50 construction, you get the adept level, and that's when you can start using the teak logs. 70, you can start using mahogany planks, but teak planks at 50. So she'll tell you where to go. So she's going to tell you to go to Jess at East Ardone. Okay, so what you basically just want to going to do, you got your inventory ready, got your graceful on, we're ready to go. Ardone. So we're going to go to Ardone and follow the arrow. You got the, of course, I've got Runelight. Helps a lot. Tells you exactly where to go, what to do. Now, like I said, everything's pretty close to each other. So, like, we're going to come up here and do this contract. And you don't even really need to talk to her first. So you can basically just do this and rebuild it. And I hotkey button 3 on my keyboard. And, yeah, you basically just do that. You know, you just rebuild whatever. Now, some things are going to take steel bars. But you don't really use that many steel bars. I mean, like like I said, I only have like 50 in my bank right now. So you're not going to use a whole lot of steel bars. It's mostly going to be planks. And you basically just build everything, tear everything down, build it at each place. Once we do all this, we're going to come in here. This dude's trapped in here. What's he doing? The bathtub weirdo. Okay, so that one took a steel bar. Okay, so like I said, it's not, you won't use nearly as many steel bars as you will planks, but you will use some. I would say get like 100 of them, maybe 1,000 teak logs and 100 steel bars. That'll get you to 60 easy. I got several levels in like less than 2 hours, bro. It's like mad XP rates. Watch. So you finish the work, skip through the dog, boom, 2250. And then what's cool is they give you a cup of tea. Boom, refills your run rate. Okay, so you can just stay running. And now you need a new contract. Okay, so when you need a new contract, you don't have to go back to Falador to Amy like every time. That's why I was kind of like, what the heck? No, you don't got to do that. You want to go to these these estate houses. The estate houses in every town, right? Estate agents. In the place with the estate agent, there's always going to be another lady. Like Amy. She is like works for Amy, right? Ellie. Hey, what's up, cutie? Okay, so you need to get another contract here. Boom. Another level 50 adept contract. Bob and Varrock. Alright. Bob and Varrock. We just go to Varrock. Where's Bob? Bob's up here. Yeah. Bob's up here. Look, right by the estate agent. Okay? Now, if you notice, too, there's a bank there. So, because we're going to need more oak. So, there's a bank right here. It's not too far. This one's a little farther. The Falador one's a little bit farther away, too. But they're really not that bad. Like, they're really not that far. Like, it's worth it just to run and wear graceful. Let's put one back and get a steel bar. And so, yeah. You know, you can reduce your banking. I haven't been doing this long enough to get the plank bag yet. Once you get enough, you get points. You earn points from doing this, as well as construction XP. You can get the plank bag plank sack. That will hold another full inventory of planks. So that pretty much doubles the amount of planks you do or you have, and you can save on banking that way. I just haven't got enough points yet, but it's a nice method. I mean, it's really repeatable. You don't run out of run energy because they give you the tees. Everything's right next to each other. Yeah. So it's just kind of the whole process of like, once you can get to 50 construction, I showed you how to get the logs at Fossil Island, get teak logs. I showed you how to do, you want to do the quest in Enlightened Journey, unlock the balloon transport system, go back and forth from Castle Wars to Varrock with your teak logs and make the planks at the sawmill. Talk to Bob. Boom, 2250 and another level. Get a cup of tea. Yes. Boom. 55 construction. Yeah, just like that. Now look, need a new contract. Boom, you're right by the estate. Run over here. Talk to Marlowe. Oh, Marlowe will give you another construction contract. Back to Ardone. Okay. Back to Ardone. Boom. This is a different lady, I think. Oh yeah, I think I've done this one before. But yeah, I mean, like, look, boom, bank, estate agent right here. I mean, everything, it's, in these cities, it just takes you to these main cities, Falador, Ardone, Varrock, and Hosidius, which we haven't done one on Hosidius yet, but yeah, I mean, everything's pretty close. Hosidius is a bit of a run sometimes. If you go to I have my house there. It's a bit of a trek, but it's not that bad. From the house, there's one lady that's like on the north side of Hosidius. Like, look, I'll show you. Like, if you come up here, she's like if you teleport to your house down here, you'll have to run up to like right here sometimes, or like right here. But here's the estate agent. But there's a bank there, so it's not bad. It's fast XP rates, and you don't have to worry about spending money on the butler, getting him to get your planks for you and all that. Yeah, you just need runes and teak planks and a few steel bars. That's really it, because you want these teleports. But yeah, do that, and yeah, you get pretty good XP rates. It's pretty crazy. Especially as a poor Ironman, it's really just making the planks. That is the most expensive part, and that is why you're gonna want to do agility pyramid to 70, because it will just make getting the teak logs easier with the shortcut, and you'll have money with the agility pyramid to spend on making the planks. But yeah, teak is 500 a plank. Mahogany is 1500 a plank, so it's significantly cheaper to do teaks, especially at this level. So I'm out of planks. Anyway, this is my guide on a poor Ironman construction guide. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later.